Welcome back.
back.
I'm Jocelyn,
I'm Caden.
and we
We're
are
best of
best of
kin.
kin. Oof, not our best. I feel like it's the. You said we are best of kin. I said we are best of kin.
I said we're.
Yeah, so we should just like pick which one, so that we're consistent every time.
Or decide each time so it's like our own unique.
So each episode is its
That's how you're
own.
feeling.
Yeah. Okay. Go with the flow.
Crack on these nuts.
Caden's been waiting to say that. We have our mascot here with us today. If you're watching on YouTube.
Mascot.
It's a little
like that.
mascot. It's a Nutcracker stuffy that we got from my friend Ryan.
Authentic.
Very authentic from Disney World, but I don't know what the store is. They just ripped off the tag. Mon ami. I don't know actually. Anyways, welcome back. We are thrilled to be here today. Keeps playing with the
Go ahead.
Nutcracker.
Thrilled.
And also
this
thrilled.
Is basically our
another week with someone being nice enough or feels bad enough for us that they bought us a coffee.
back to back, right?
Back to back. So shout out Mason
Robinson.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Ooh,
my man.
My dude. My bros man.
My man's bro.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we can.
We got a Carmelito from Fame Cafe.
Definitely more chillier of a morning.
Yes, it was a chilly morning, and so we opted for a hot today. And then by midday, which is when we're recording this, it's now what, like probably 70 degrees.
It's still fairly
all right.
chilly.
I went out on the patio and it was hot.
Fuck yeah, dude, this hits.
No, the coffee is so good. I've already chugged half of it before we started recording, so
I was tempted to tell the cashier she was out when she asked my name. I was thinking of saying
Kadeen. Do you ever ask them to do that?
I was gonna
at a coffee shop? Because if you don't, you don't take that name seriously.
I was going to ask her, or no, ask her. I was gonna tell her if you spell my name right, I'll give you $10. I'll tip you $10.
Have you ever done that before?
No.
But that would just really
make
just
the top of my head, but that's funny that you cut me off. Hey,
that's a great idea.
It's working on you.
Yeah.
It's working.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Obviously did not do it right.
No, she failed, but that's
I can. Yeah, it's.
Oh please, that's pretty common.
The way my name is spelled.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the most common that I've seen is Kaden. Kay is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were younger, I feel like that's more of like a.
I mean, you have the same issues too, right?
Oh yeah. I've completely given up on even caring. The SE. And the
low key though, shout out to mom and dad because I like having a unique name.
Not only that, yes, unique name, unique spelling, but not unique spelling like Brawley. That's like BRAUGHLE.
That's a name?
No, I'm just making it up. Like, you know those names that are just, they keep going. Too many letters.
Yeah.
More letters than it looks.
Yeah.
Like Ashley being like LEIGH or, you know what I mean? Those kinds of names. Yeah. But I was just thinking Brawley for a name for a girl. I just feel like somebody would love that.
Brawley?
Brawley?
Did you just make that up?
I just made that up.
That's kind of nice. It's like Marley.
Oh, Brawley. Marley and Me? It makes you think of a dog. Yeah, you shouldn't because it would make you cry.
Did mom and dad find our names though in a baby book, right?
I don't really know the story of my.
I'll have to ask
I know my middle name's story, but I don't know how they came up with Jocelyn. I like it, and that's all I like your middle name
too.
Charisse.
Still fast name. Jocelyn, I don't think that many people know that.
Now that's my middle name.
Yeah. Charisse.
Yeah, I like my middle name.
That's your middle name.
I've never, especially the spelling, because I think of the spelling and I think of CHARISSE, like Charisse or something. But sure, CHER, like, I just don't. I don't love this spelling. Charisse.
Nice.
Really good. Anyways, yes. So I am downing this coffee, but luckily Caden has prepared us with a secondary bevy today.
We can pour one out whenever you want.
Yes, he's brought eggnog because this is going to be the last episode that goes up before Christmas. So we really just have to do it all today. Like, this is our last chance to talk about anything Christmassy. Not that I'm not still in the Christmas spirit, like the day after Christmas, but I'm just in a different mindset. I'm definitely like,
You're thinking New Year, man.
I'm resting. I'm thinking New Year. I'm thinking resolutions. I'm thinking goals.
Yeah.
That could be, maybe that's our drunken episode. Maybe we'll do New Year's Eve episode. We'll drink Prosecco and we'll talk about what we want for the new year, like
Some
goals
bubbly.
and like, um, goals,
Yeah, or like plans, resolutions.
intentions,
Because that will
manifestations.
be released on the 26th. Yeah.
That'll
So,
be the day after, but
but that will just be 4 or
maybe
5 days from
we'll.
the
Oh
the
my God, you're
ball drop.
right. So that should be the next one,
Dropping
New Year's Eve
balls.
episode.
It will be, yeah.
Okay, cool. So next time you see us, we'll be getting
Which
tipsy.
is
So you got to pick a day that you don't work.
yeah.
We'll talk about that later, but
Yeah.
we need to figure that out now that we have this new plan.
Yeah, good point. Good point. But yeah, I think this weekend I'm gonna get everything situated. I got ideas for everyone.
Oh, for
Gift-wise.
gift wise, you're still on the hunt.
Kind of do what you did in the beginning of this
Mm.
month, but started playing some Christmas music.
Getting in
Maybe
the
I'll do some
spirit.
Christmassy things.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
love that.
I was maybe this weekend could be a good thing for. I don't want to do zoo lights.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
want to
doing that
do
again.
like the drive-through whatever.
No, I'm not doing that
light
again.
thing. I've never done that, but
If
I don't
anything,
think
I
I
would
want
go to a rich ass neighborhood who like really goes all out
that or
with like some hot chocolate. That's nice.
like a train ride, right? McCormick Ranch does
yes,
that.
it's
Something
small,
maybe
but something
or
cute
the
like that.
princess. They
We
have like ice
should-
rink. They have
I
all these
know.
things. Maybe I'll do
We
that.
were supposed to go. That would have been
So I'm thinking
fun.
about day ideas,
No, right.
or some potentials.
Caden says that he's off the hunt. He's on his solo journey, but he's
Oh.
actually never ever not looking.
The
Passively.
honey radar.
The honey
remains.
hunt. The hunty.
On this segment, doo-doo-doo,
Honey hunt.
the honey hunt.
On
Where
the
are
TV,
you?
we have like different candidates. We should pull up his Hinge on here one day and like
We'll have
do
to
a
recreate
live.
one.
Once we have a following, maybe like we'll
Yeah.
do a live and people will like live chime in, left or right.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
left
I
or
don't know
right.
how it works on Hinge.
Or we go. Oh God.
I got. Sorry, I'm gonna make fun of you.
No, it's not.
Every
It's
day.
funny. You did that last time.
I
We were like,
know.
"Du-du-du-du."
I can't help it.
Again, thinking too fast.
Mm. That's what it is.
I re-download Hinge, and then we together
Okay.
agree on a girl. Like, I don't know.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could
Honey
talk about
hunt
like
on Hinge.
Hinge
honey
hunt.
hunt.
Oh! I'm gonna blow out my.
Yeah, I know that fucking hurt.
speakers. But I love that idea.
Hinge honey hunt.
Hinge
Yeah.
honey hunt, baby. Okay, cool. We'll save that for next time. Do you have any other life updates other than so you did a little Christmassy day? You did.
No, I'm going to.
You're going.
Or I am.
You have the
I did it
intention.
when this is out. Yes, it's been done.
By the time this.
But
so.
updates. Yeah. Well, again, it's like I want to talk about certain things, but then like
You don't necessarily want the world to know.
Yeah,
all
or
the
if the person I want to talk about will listen, you never know.
Well, she could.
You never know.
Oops, did I give it away?
He or she, no. But what happened Thursday? Yeah. So that day, we last recorded, which is wild. It's only a week ago. Feels like so much has happened.
I know.
I had that workout that day. Friday I worked. Saturday, it's when I had another good workout with Charles. Went to that bar. Had some fun. Met some peeps. And that night we went to Bang Bang, which is actually a new sushi / nightclub place that's now in Tempe, but is a big thing in San Diego. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
You have?
Well, when I was working with Tempe, that was like one of the
Whoa, Bang
retailers
Bang?
coming in. They're taking over the Gordon Biersch, I believe, location.
Yeah. Whoa, you knew. Well, it's brand new now.
I knew
like
a year
they just
ago.
had their grand opening, and one of our close friends, his girlfriend is a DJ and a worker there. So we had dinner there.
How are the vibes over there? Like Mill Ave vibes? Still trash as always.
Yeah.
I know.
And I don't even think that will tempt me to
I
go.
know.
The only thing that would be if when Shady Park can play music again. That was the only thing holding Mill together.
I'll probably hang out at Novus, which is just that huge new
when
thing
it opens.
that's not part of Mill, but that's probably the only reason I'd go to Tempe in the future.
Bang Bang has potential, but it was all right.
It's still the same vibes as what you like expect. It's
Yeah.
not anything like
I mean, it's nice inside. It's a
interesting.
big disco ball. The music's really loud though, and it's hard to you're like yelling when you're talking to your friends, which I don't mind. But yeah, we did like 5 sake bombs.
Oh my
It was just like,
gosh.
let's just have one.
Those don't
We're at
hit
a
you quite
sushi
as hard
restaurant.
as like
Yeah,
tequila, I feel.
no, maybe not.
What's
Yeah,
the
when's the last time you did a
ABV on
sake
a
bong? Bong.
bong?
Bang
Um,
bang.
when is the last time? It's probably been a couple years since probably living in
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Tucson.
whatever the Japanese beer is, and
Right.
then I don't know, hot sake, a 1.5 ounce
Mm-hmm.
pour. That's a good question. Anyhow, that next morning though, I already planned to go up to Snowball. I don't know if I told you about that. Yeah, I went snowboarding Sunday morning. So
What?
I was gonna go home like at midnight, but the vibes were good, house music, because it's restaurant turned nightclub.
Uh-huh.
So there's like a transition.
What else is new? That's
So I
all
was
that
up till
Tempe has.
3. Woke up at
Oh
6.
my God, Caden.
But when you wake up for something that you're so excited about,
Yes,
aka snowboarding,
yes.
the
Christmas?
first shred of the season, or Christmas too.
Was it so satisfying?
It was. I mean, the
satisfying of a
snow was all
shred?
right. There was only like typical fashion for the beginning of the season at Flag.
Mm-hmm.
Only like 4 lifts open, only 2 main trails. But it was fun. The vibes were there. Did a shot ski of Rumplemans with the boys.
Fun.
Shout out John Colton, my coworker. I had him come up there. It was actually really fun.
Cute.
First time I really hung outside at work with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty good too. We're all seeing how fast we can go. I hit 45.8 miles per hour.
Wow.
Which is my record.
That sounds fast.
It is.
That's scary fast, actually.
It's pretty fast, but some people can get up 60, 70, which is
and that's
so dumb.
Downhill.
You have to have so much control and faith in your edge. Yeah, I mean that's the only way to you can.
Right. The
catch
whole thing
speed,
is
straight
downhill, but
line.
I'm like,
is it flat? No, yeah.
That is so that you hit peak speed when you're like what, like halfway down the hill, or like when do you?
It just depends, like how good the snow is, snow
How
condition.
open it is?
If you have like a freshly waxed board, that will help.
Hmm.
How big your board is compared to your weight is really important.
How big's your board?
160 centimeters wide, camber.
These
for
words
those,
mean nothing to me,
yeah.
but I'm sure they mean something to
Yeah, it
somebody.
was fun. I mean, it's so fun. Just like you're in the gondola and everyone's just like.
How long ago did you plan that trip?
It was honestly probably a week ago.
Okay.
Maybe a week and a half ago.
So it was planned. It wasn't like a spontaneous.
It
woke
was
up
planned.
in the morning.
No.
And
It was planned. It was just like, fuck me. But I felt fine.
Fun.
And had some like twisted teas. It was just
Yeah.
fun. It's just so fun. The mountain vibes are so
Yes,
fun.
there's nothing like
Like
it.
a DJ at the lodge, and people are just like grooving and you're just
Drinking.
getting like hot, like chili. I had a chili cheese hot dog.
Delicious.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And then came back Sunday. Well, that was Sunday. Duh. It was just a day trip.
Uh-huh.
And then I think you know the rest. Yeah, it's
I know the rest.
Monday.
That's fun. I didn't really
edited.
Do much of note. As expected, December is flying by, and I'm realizing I'm hosting Christmas, so I want to actually plan fun things. Like we decided to do like little reindeer games, like not quite minute to win it games, but like little games that aren't
the
just
puzzle, right?
like beer pong. Like I feel like when our family gatherings are like,
well, you gotta think about also
in adulthood we're a lot of drinking.
how we grew up, and it's like
I know
we're making up.
But I'm like, let's go back to the classic, like fun with win prizes, like you know, maybe there's some cash up for grabs.
Maybe like the grand prize can be like open one of your gifts from the main day or something. Like, but it has to be like a difficult game to win.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
And it can't be the quote unquote big gift.
Well, there's one that's like, there's one game that we're doing where you bounce ping pong balls into a muffin tin. And if you get it in, if it lands inside, there's a number in there, and then the number goes with.
Is there something? There has to be something in
the.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ping pong ball goes in the muffin tin. The number corresponds with a little red Solo cup that's upside down with the number on it. You lift it, and there's a prize under. So if you can get it in, candy, money.
May I interrupt?
Presents. Whoever gets the most, maybe though, gets to open their present. A present from, and maybe we play this Christmas Eve.
Just one technical thing. Just make sure that there's something like maybe even some muffin in the tin.
There's not going to be muffin in the tin.
Maybe water. Like, no, if there's nothing, it's going to bounce right out.
I practiced this, and I actually found that if you put it on the counter or the table, it was bouncing out the whole time. But if I put it on the runner, Boom. My little table runner. It creates kind of like a padding or something. It
You're
kind of
telling me an empty muffin
removes.
tin, a ping pong ball can land in it
Yes.
without
With if it's on the runner.
fucking
Yes,
bouncing
I
right out?
tested the game, my bro.
Interesting.
But that's what I've
Wow.
been up to is, I want to like make good games,
That'd be
think of
sick.
good prizes. Yes, we're doing the puzzle. And then I feel like I had other games that I was preparing. Oh, I took your advice. We're going to do a little Christmas movie bingo day of. That's going to have
Whoa.
prizes.
And you're gonna create the bingo, or is there just some
I found
online?
one on Etsy, but I think for next year I would make it and
Yeah.
design it and everything and like get it
Damn.
professionally printed, maybe laminated to where we could use the same one like every year.
Yeah, just like
How cute would that be? And they're funny. It's like
conference.
someone wearing flannel, someone like
Oh,
getting broken
okay.
up with, like, you know what I mean? Like situational.
I'm wearing flannel.
But yeah, it'll be great. I'm actually really excited.
All
And
good ideas.
then
And
I'm
like,
gonna try a new sangria recipe. I'm gonna try to doing like a white sangria for Christmas, like a white cranberry,
oh,
apple,
I like it.
white wine, little prosecco, maybe.
Like in a big bowl, like have a punch
Like
feel, or
we could have a punch vibe. I have a pitcher. I might do.
I'm
Everyone
sure
just like
Dad will
pours a
have
little. I'm sure
some
he'll bring
liqueur
stuff.
to mix
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah,
hot
yeah,
chocolate
yeah.
or something.
Oh,
you know?
peppermint.
Yeah,
I'm sure. And then that's the other thing.
Rumple
At
mints.
Costco, we got Costco size Swiss. What is it? Swiss Miss.
Ooh, the straws.
The
Oh,
straws?
the
No, just like the
packets, the hot
packets of
chocolate
hot
packets.
chocolate. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I've actually been like making it
Really?
like daily.
3 times a
It's been
day?
like my night treat. I've been having like a little hot chocolate
You got
with
some
water, not with
marshmallows?
milk. It's like a lot with the
Okay.
milk, but
Even with water, it's
we
so
are going to
good.
buy. I actually also wanted to do maybe Christmas Eve, we do a tradition of homemade marshmallows.
Can't be too difficult, huh?
No, it's not that difficult. And then
That
that's what you use for and they're like big fat cubes of marshmallow that you like dollop in, you know what I mean? And it just
whoa.
like sticky, melty, yummy.
So that would be like post Chinese.
Yeah, like that would be like our dessert. Maybe at Christmas Eve would be like.
Well, doesn't
Plus
Mom has like
desserts.
key lime pie?
Mom's pies. Are you
That's
kidding
what Logan
me?
said to me last night. What we were talking about.
Okay.
Like he's
What
like
the fuck
apparently your mom is gonna be like
No, Mom
set on
texted me.
desserts.
She is set on desserts. She texted me because they heard our episode, obviously, our number one
Yeah.
fans. And they were like,
She
oh,
texted
we're
me
going to make
too.
the wreaths. We're going to make the fudge. We're going to do like everything we said was like our favorite things.
The fudge.
They're doing grandma's fudge. They're doing
I
the
feel like we're gonna be
cornflake wreaths.
Pick it out more than Thanksgiving, low key.
Low key.
What
They're
wreaths?
gonna do the.
Oh
remember
my
I
God.
was talking about like wreaths, cornflake wreaths. My mom confirmed.
Yeah.
It is cornflakes. My
Oh.
mom. It's always so funny
Mother.
when I say that.
What about
Not our mom.
the hollow things?
Muddy Buddies.
Or the light ones that I was talking
meringues.
about.
She had
Is that
mentioned
more
meringues, but I don't know if she's gonna do them.
Muddy Buddies
Muddy
for
Buddies
sure.
for sure. And then I feel like we talked about this last time, but oh well.
Maybe barely.
But
though.
we're actually getting it this time.
Yeah, we have a plan.
Like we know what's
Our
happening.
Christmas weekend is set. As fuck.
Yeah, I don't know who else. So yeah, they've got the desserts. Logan's on games. I'm doing food and sangria. I also want to do like apps all day. So doing like a nice pull apart
snacks.
bread, maybe a
Pigs in a
blanket.
Oh God.
Banquet.
We talked about it last night.
Pigs in a banquet.
Pigs in a blanket. But we usually
So
would just do like
Logan
those
ruined it.
little weenies in barbecue, right?
Yeah, I could do a little barbecue.
No, I'm saying that's what we
or-
have done in the past, but I'm so down for pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket I
Holy
like
shit.
because I want some pastry
Some
vibes.
honey musty.
And of course, Christmas Day. I mean, that's just gonna be like the fattest day of my life. Like way worse than Thanksgiving.
Christmas Day, I know. We'll have to go like on a family walk or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to really walk that off. I
We
mean, that would
should.
be nice.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, after present opening, or because definitely not before
After eating.
presents.
Because then we can have a good
Who
nap
wants
after.
to go walking when after?
It helps
right
digestion.
After. I know that would be nice. But if we're eating all day, like apps, like when
All day. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm excited for. They've got the desserts. I've got sangria and food, and I'm just excited. Make it fun, and maybe we'll see what from this we want to do traditionally.
Yeah, new things could be created.
Yes. Speaking of traditions, today's topic is all about traditions.
Christmas around the
Christmas
world.
around the world.
Nice.
We should make a Christmas song.
Oh, we can just take that, snip it out. It's a
And
good
do
audio.
like a little yeah.
Christmas
some airy, some
around the
strings.
world.
Yes, it's Christmas around the world. But first, I wanted to share just a couple fun Christmas stats. You know how I love
Statistics.
statistics. I love
Jocelyn
a
statistics.
seasonal statistic. Guess how many Christmas cards are sent in the U.S. every
Oh
year?
God. How do they even get this?
Hey,
Well, they probably just like pool a certain amount of
USPS.
people and then make an average from that.
I don't know.
God, Christmas cards sent for. Is this worldwide?
In the U.S.
I'm in the U.S. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Okay, go
I mean, there's a
crazy.
lot of families. I'm gonna say 10 billion.
Oh, wow. That's pretty crazy. It is 3 billion.
Okay.
But still in the billies, which is
Yeah.
absurd.
Nuts. Think about just for Christmas, right? All that paper.
Crack on these nuts.
Wrapping paper. Oh God.
Yeah. I want to talk
How
about
many
Christmas trees because how do you feel
how many trees are
about
cut down?
fake versus real Christmas trees, the environmentalism of it all?
Yours is fake, right?
I've
Yeah.
had a fake one. It's really nice. It does take up a lot of space, but we have a storage unit, so we keep it in storage. We pull it out every year. It's not that
Fake
hard to fluff.
is. I mean, we've always had a
Lasts
fake. I
forever.
don't think I've ever had a real one.
The thing with real ones,
Have you ever had a real one?
obviously, I think that our household has had a real one before, but I do love the idea of going and picking out a tree, a fresh tree, putting it on strapping it to
Yeah,
the
the
top of the car,
idea.
putting it home. But then, I mean, it smells amazing, but all the needles
Putting
on
it
the
home.
floor, putting it home. Did I say that? Putting it on the home floor, and it smells great. But
Oh yeah,
here's the thing: it takes approximately 15 years to grow the average Christmas tree for people to then use it for a month and toss it.
could be a good
15
way to make some money.
years.
Christmas tree farm.
I mean, yeah, that's why they have them. They make money.
I've never even seen one.
No, there's
Actually.
like 5 out here.
In
No, there's so
Phoenix?
many. Yes, we just passed one more
What the
west of
hell?
here. Maybe it was off 19th, a little more northwest, but yeah, it
19th
was
Ave?
not the best area. We
No.
had to go all the way to Tolleson.
What?
We drove
Oh,
all the
for
way out.
Logan's
No, for me to pick up some Christmas decor at Target that wasn't at any other
you
Target and
guys
was not
decided to go to
available
that
for
one?
shipping.
You guys went to
It was
Tolleson,
the
dude?
only Target in Arizona that had these little like crocheted snowflakes.
Wow, what the
And
fuck?
I really
You couldn't
wanted
find them on Amazon or
them.
anything?
No, they were like Target brand, not
Whoa.
available to ship, not available anywhere in store except that one. And they had 5 left and I bought the rest. And they were
Fucking
like $10
committed.
each. Oh, I just really wanted
With
them.
myth
But yes, there are Christmas tree
committed.
farms. Okay, back onto Christmas trees. Approximately, oh my gosh,
I can't talk today too.
approximately 35 million living Christmas trees are sold each year in the US, and more than 45 million are planted for the season. Let that soak in.
Where can you
35
find Christmas
million.
trees in
35 million living trees are sold a year.
and that's just Christmas trees, man.
Just Christmas trees. We are such consuming monsters. I mean, that's just sad. But I do love a fresh
But
Christmas tree.
how many trees are planted each year, you know?
Well, it says 45 million are planted for Christmas,
Just
35
Christmas
million are
trees?
sold.
Gotcha. So they got another 10 million.
But 45 million are planted, take 15 years to grow. So 45 million are planted a year, but they have to like hold them for years. You know what I mean? You plant it, but then you have to wait 15 years.
I wonder how many planted are each day.
So
Like throughout the year. You know?
yeah, I don't know. Another little
Crazy.
fun fact. Holiday purchases account for 1/6 of all yearly retail sales in the U.S.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I knew that from working retail, but
Bath and
Birdie Works.
Bath and Body Works.
Yep, I worked there for a few years, specifically on Black Fridays, holidays.
It was when I worked at Starbucks, it was fun during Christmas.
Yeah,
Like Christmas
it's
theme,
very
people like
when
that.
they decorate.
Fucking,
Like it's a nice. Starbucks especially is like very cheery.
I mean, they go balls deep. Same thing with Target for the holiday theme.
Balls deep.
I mean, almost every holiday they have those little sections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I love
fun.
Target.
What do you think is the #1 best-selling single record of all time?
Ooh, that can go into
in terms of
my
Christmas music?
top
Perfect.
songs.
Over 100
I
million
made a
sales
list.
worldwide.
It's gonna be Mariah Carey.
No. Shocking. I couldn't.
Do you?
I would
We
not have
gotta
guessed
look up though
this.
how much she fucking makes from that each year.
I
'Cause she
know the
still gets royalties.
residuals,
Yeah.
royalties. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can you ask the
It's an
question
old
again?
one.
Yeah.
What is
Oh.
the
Oh.
best-selling single record of all time with over 100 million sales worldwide? So think worldwide. It is an older
Oh.
song.
Worldwide. Yeah. It has to be White Christmas.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think you were gonna get it.
No. When I said old, yeah, it helps.
Dreaming.
The guy though.
Never why. Yes.
Christmas.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't sound like a guy.
Just like the one. All right.
All right. So if you want to go into just some of your favorite Christmas
I
songs,
made a
please.
few lists. Obviously mentioned, I think Trans-Siberian is up there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. One that's more poppy, modern. Makes me wanna kiss someone, maybe. Mistletoe by Biebs, of course.
Under the mistletoe.
Go on. Yeah,
That's
I
all
know,
I
right?
know.
I know. Blue Christmas by Elvis, because we had that ornament.
Blue Christmas.
Without you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay,
yes. And that was like Jordan's ornament.
Yeah.
And it was a little
And
music
you can
box.
play, yeah. It's a good one though. Like
It's a classic.
those
These
type
are
of
your
songs,
favorite Christmas songs?
they just make you feel so fucking cozy, you know.
Okay. Bluesy. Bluesy boys. You're in your
Last
Blue
Christmas,
Boy era.
George Michael. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
The very next day, you gave
gave it away.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Like the upbeat ones, and also this other one.
Taste of a...
The one I get, that one too. That's a hype Christmas song.
Yeah. Oh, you know
like
what I love?
Blasting that, or Step Into Christmas, Elton John. Step into Christmas, step into
Fuck
Christmas.
that. No, fuck
It's
that.
hype.
That ain't hype. That ain't holiday.
I'm like going. That was a
Okay, these are
wide,
yours. Sorry.
That was a variety, right? So you got an orchestra,
Mm-hmm.
cozy, poppy,
Mhm.
and then old, like
Sure,
I mean
oldies.
90s, right? George
Classics.
Michael, Elton John.
I really love OG classics like that. Chestnuts roasting. And then also that one from what's her name? Her name starts to be Brenda White.
What about
Brenda something?
Run, Rudolph?
Yeah.
That's like very
You know what I love? John Lennon, War Is Over.
Yeah. I was going through some
Miley
today.
Cyrus's version with Mark Ronson. I just am obsessed.
Oh, what?
Yes.
I don't know if I've heard that.
Mark Ronson and Miley Cyrus, War Is Over.
Dude, that song
from a couple years ago.
I just got the chills, dude. Or are those my hives? No.
Little of both.
Yeah. Allergic reaction.
No, that is such a good song. I also like
War Is Over. Damn, bro.
Yeah, that one hits. I also love.
That's like those songs that just such power.
That to me is also a good transition between Christmas and New Year's song. That one and the Should All the Acquaintance Be Forgotten Ever Brought You Mine.
Okay, Zooey Deschanel.
That one's like a good New Year's Eve song as well. I feel like there's some New Year's Eve songs.
We Are the World.
I just think about that video.
Yeah.
Where like Michael Jackson is like so unimpressed by everybody.
He's so good in that though too.
Yeah,
I think Celine Dion's part also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to fucking just listen to that for fun because Michael Jackson's part was so
you
good.
Listen to sometimes like on repeat.
But remember that the newer version, and there's that one. No, that guy that's like Jamaican or something.
No.
And he's like, the way he sings is so. The newer.
I don't know what you're talking about, unfortunately.
We are the people. We are the ones.
I also like Sia's Christmas album. Kelly Clarkson's probably one of the best modern day Christmas original artists, songwriters, whatever you want to call it.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson's Christmas albums hit so hard, and it's some of the best
Michael
like original
Bublé.
songs. Michael Bublé is Christmas.
Yeah.
I actually have a vinyl right there that has like all the best like classic Christmas songs. We don't have to get it, but Let It Snow, you know. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire so.
Oh no, the The one that we always watch that looks like Dad. Oh Holy Night, right?
A Holy Night. Yeah,
Like if you want to hear some vibrato, the power.
Yeah. What's his name?
That's what reminded me. Like when you say war is over, like just some songs that just are fucking
Like belty ballads.
like
Christmas
I'm finna
ballads.
transcend.
Yes. There's actually, this is not Christmassy, but
Boo!
there's
Crack on these nuts.
there's these songs in this Disney movie called Turning Red that Phineas wrote.
Oh yeah,
Like
Billie
Phineas
Eilish's
wrote
brother.
it for the movie, but like, and they're silly because they're for this movie, but they're actually like low key bangers. There's this one pop ballad that is like so good.
We'll
I'll
have
show it
to,
to you later,
yeah,
but
post
we'll have
Epi.
to post about it. I love that we haven't even gotten to the topic yet, but
Well, there's so many things too that
Christmas
we
is
talk
so
about though in an
universal.
episode that we can like post about just for on the feed.
No, I know. I think about that as
Just
well.
instill that for later. That just came up in my head. I didn't want to forget about mentioning it.
Yes, I will remember. Do you remember? Yeah. Music is definitely, I mean, I'm planning on the whole Christmas little break weekend.
Yeah.
It's just going to be on
repeat.
nonstop.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
I think I just heard one song finally Christmassy that at work. So it's like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Because you should.
People are actually starting to miss shopping at malls and just like the mall experience at Christmas.
What?
Mall Santa, mall decor. It just doesn't hit the same buying everything online. Going to one place where you can go to like a bunch of stores and end up with everything
maybe if
you
it
need.
stayed in stock.
Yes, if malls
store.
were good, if malls had good stores and weren't.
I mean, once you see stores that are in stock, I'm like, oh, it's like.
Anytime I go into an H&M, I'm miserably like disappointed. H&M is so disappointing.
And is it just Arizona? Because do you remember like when we'd go shopping?
Park Place used to smack.
In California, it just felt like they were so ahead.
They really know.
I mean, that's where everything's probably like.
When I used to live there.
Shipped to, you know.
Forever 21 used to be insane.
Yeah, well, the Park Place.
When I was like 20.
Forever 21. I thought that was like the nicest.
That was like a 6-room.
It looked like a pristine store.
Yes.
But now it's just like, oh, it's just Forever 21.
They're bankrupt, so.
Yeah. They're still going though.
They still go. Yeah, I'm sure they got some money somewhere.
Yeah, maybe
some loan forgiveness or something. I don't know. Okay. I just wanted to share a couple of ways other countries, and this isn't exhaustive by any means, but there were just some.
What's your jingle?
That's for my segment? Catching up. That's just for that segment.
No, right now.
Oh. I don't like being put on the spot. I actually
do it.
I'm scared.
Christmas across the world. Is that what he's like?
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that. Christmas across the world. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Also, some of these, it surprised me because when in your mind did like people start doing Christmas traditions and start celebrating Christmas?
When in my mind?
Yeah, like when in your mind did that start?
Oh, like in all time.
Like in all of time.
Good question. Is there a date? Like an estimate?
Well, think about like
after Christ, of course.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna start like 900
Not
BC.
Yeah. Which
Let's
century?
go with the 15th century.
Okay. I would say a lot of
maybe
traditions,
14th?
a lot of these traditions started popping up like 16th century when they were like decorating trees and stuff, but old Saint Nick was a saint.
No shit.
And he is from like century, like the 4th century.
400.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
Old Saint Nick.
Yeah.
What the fuck were people like back then?
Check the socials.
I was just thinking about this the other day.
No, it's crazy.
But stop topic. Sorry.
Oh God.
It's like based on like time. Like what the fuck did people back then? Obviously around that time.
Like what did they
maybe even
about?
like 1200 or 12th century. Like when they saw like a tornado or lightning, like they think it was like yeah, exactly. It's because everything's probably all biblical.
The rapture.
Yeah, or like they think like yeah. Like it's God doing something, right?
Yes. I mean, not everybody. I mean, I don't know what everyone.
I just can't imagine. I mean, I've never even seen a tornado, only on fucking YouTube and shit.
Thank God.
But
I've
isn't
seen
it?
like
I was
dust
thinking about it
devils.
too. Tornadoes is kind of just obviously where we are in the hemisphere, but I think it's only like in 2 other places other than the U.S.
Really?
where tornadoes occur. I think I looked it up
That's
one time.
interesting. Okay, so back to
Christmas.
this. In Poland, no one eats. Well, okay, this is like Christmas Eve
Fuck
dinner.
that. No, joking.
No one eats. No, nobody eats dinner until someone spots the first star in the sky.
That's kind of cool.
Isn't that really sweet?
Oh, that is
Like,
sweet.
oh, it's like nighttime
The
now.
North
Like
Star.
whatever the first star in the sky is.
What's that story though? Is there something with the North Star?
Isn't that like the Star of Bethlehem? Like
I got these stories I should know, but like
no, but you left the Mormon church
exactly,
so much
and I
before
just like
your brain was ready
erased
for the info.
everything.
Yes. No, like the day after we left, you
Like
were
I
like,
didn't. Yeah,
dump it out of your
forget
head.
everything.
Yeah. It's
Because
like I
people
won't need
try and
this.
like ask me how it was, and it's
But
like I
there's
can give them a
yes,
brief thing. But they're like,
there's Jesus's like, you know,
he was
3
born.
wise men. Jesus was born to Joseph and Mary. The star was like shining above. That's why people put the star on the tree, Star of Bethlehem.
Yeah,
It's like
the
comes
birth of Christ
witness.
scene, right?
The
There's like that
nativity scene.
shepherd.
The nativity, yes.
Thank you, nativity.
Yes. Okay. Speaking of nativity, I didn't write this down, and I really hope I can remember what country does this.
But isn't it not true
Oh,
that he was born like Easter is when he was born, right? There's something like weird about that.
yeah, I don't
Sorry
like
for all my religious
100%.
listeners.
I
I don't
don't
know shit.
100% know like what the day was, but the thing is, Christmas has been construed so many different ways, and every country does it differently. It has a different origin story, has a different name that they call Santa, or
Yeah,
like
like
different connections
Dwight's
that they make.
Christmas, remember?
Krampus, also like Krampus in like Hungary, Romania, like that shit's scary. It's like Santa's evil devil twin, and he looks like a scary ass like devil goat, and he like whips you and like
I mean, it's a religious
terrifying.
holiday,
I know, but what's with the
but we
devil
just see it
goat?
as like it's fun.
I think a lot of people just see it as a fun
I
holiday
agree,
nowadays. Especially okay, so let me get back
but it
to
isn't.
this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Love the don't eat dinner until you see stars in the sky. Like that's kind of sweet.
Well, that's what. Yeah, because
It's like, is it dinner time? I don't know. Go look outside. I like that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
especially in the winter
In
because it's
terms of
darker
nativity
earlier.
scenes, I think it's Oaxaca, Mexico. They carve intricate nativity scenes in radishes and then have them on display. It's like a huge thing.
What?
Isn't that interesting? It's like, how do these things begin?
You know what's also interesting?
Tell me.
Now I'm thinking across the world, other countries are probably in summer right now,
Australia,
or I think it's Brazil, right? Brazil's in summer,
possibly.
which is nuts. Like that's
That's the
their
thing too.
Christmas.
They have tropical aesthetic
Hot
Christmas,
summers, which we basically do, but
which is crazy. Yeah, but we're like cosplaying cold winters
yeah.
with like
Well, it's so funny. I was in line in Fame. Someone's like, "God, it's freezing." I'm like, "Oh my god, it's
like
not,
65.
It's not that bad."
No, it's not that bad. Ukraine does 12-course dinners to represent the 12 apostles.
Whoa.
Can you imagine that? Whoever's hosting has to do 12.
Just like
A
meal
12-course
one,
meal.
toast.
That's too many.
Meal two.
I'd be like, let's change it to representing the 3 wise men. Let's do 3-course meal. That's a lot. Finland, they are so about like saunas that people in Finland have saunas in their home. So they like celebrate together like in the sauna. Like they take a sauna together. Nudity.
Which place is that?
Finland.
Interesting.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
No, but it makes me want to
Get a sauna.
Can you imagine doing a 20-minute sauna followed by coffee and cinnamon rolls and Christmas music playing? Like, doesn't that sound
Or starting that
so
way.
blissful? Like honestly, starting every day with the sauna would be
There's some definitely
really
affordable
nice.
portable ones, but
Affordable.
yeah, definitely get
That's my jingle.
definitely get one whenever you get a place.
Sure.
Not an
Buy me a
apartment.
sauna. In Norway, they call Christmas Jule. And little gnomes, kind of like little elves, help Jule Neeson deliver presents. And they open them.
Jule Neeson?
Jule Neeson. And they open them Christmas Eve.
Like Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
I will find and I will kill you.
In Netherlands, they actually came up with the milk and cookies for Santa. They started doing that.
Ooh, we
They
gotta
would
do
do
that.
like dope ass cookies, like Danish cookies.
Aren't those the ones we
No.
get in like that tin can? What?
Yeah, those are like Danish.
Dry as fuck.
Dry as
No.
shit. Butter cookies is what those are.
Decent cookies though.
Germany came up with the advent calendar, and
What's
they're the
that?
first. You don't know what an advent calendar is?
I'm blanking right now.
It's like there's ones where there's like all the day. It's like a calendar.
Yeah.
Of December, and you're opening every day. There's a little prize inside, or a little chocolate inside, or a little. It's just to track every day. When we grew up, we would do paper links, paper chains, and we would cut a paper chain off the chain of paper to represent every day that went by. So then it was like, oh, only one chain left, only one day till Christmas. It's just something to build anticipation.
We'll do something like that when Sienna gets older.
I think when she's older, yeah. We didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
this year.
December is lit as fuck.
But Germany started that, which is cool. And they started putting up a Christmas tree, like, period. Like, they were the first to do it. And a political cartoonist in 1860 drew the first Santa that we know today. Like, the red suit, the white beard. He drew, like, this little... I'll show you. They can't really see, but I'll show you. He, like, drew this.
What?
And that's, like,
in
how...
1860?
Yeah, and that's, like, how we know...
I wonder if this guy is tripping.
Santa today. Isn't that crazy? In France, they originally decorated their trees with apples in the 16th century, but that was like a luxury in the winter. It was like hard to have apples in the winter.
Makes sense.
Probably expensive. And then they couldn't afford to decorate with apples anymore, so a glass blower made his own version of glass blown round ornaments.
Whoa.
That are now the ornaments that we know and love today.
Speaking of ornaments, that little teddy bear one. I think that's mine, right?
Those are all Logan's.
No, the one with the beanie. Do you remember?
That's your ornament?
Like I got it.
Maybe.
For an ornament.
Yeah. Possibly.
Go on.
Yeah, maybe. I got I really wanted to decorate the tree more, but Sienna is pulling all of them down. So I don't think I can decorate any more than this.
Put them up high, halfway on the tree. Halfway decorated.
Literally. Makes me sad. Also in France, Christmas Eve, kids would put their shoe in front of the chimney, hoping Santa would fill them with sweets. And that makes me think of like how the stockings on the mantle. I think a few countries had that, but that was interesting. There was a few things too that were similar with. It's like how are other like countries that? How are there shared traditions from so long ago? Like a lot of countries felt that evil spirits ran around on Christmas Eve, and so you would hide your brooms so they wouldn't like be hopping on your broomsticks and moths to fly through the sky. But I'm like, well, we do have the theory of like Santa flying through the sky on his reindeer. So what's the flying through the sky like? Where did that come from?
On his
I'm like, it's giving Halloween. Yeah. That's funny. Also in Mexico, they make tamales for Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of nice. I don't know that I would adopt that. I don't know if I've ever had
a tamale.
You're kidding.
Ruh-roh.
Tamales are pretty good.
Don't hate me, Arturo.
He should mail you some.
For sure.
For sure. That's actually all I have because, you know.
That's it?
History is boring. No, but there's just some like interesting things. Like you wouldn't have thought some of these origins started, but that's the thing. We're pretty like picky. We cherry pick.
Bit.
Because I think we had such fond memories of our Christmases growing up that it's like we can't change this.
In that path.
Yeah. We want to keep
general
that
theme.
Momentum up. And do you want to pour our eggnog while we move on to the next segment? Which is Catching Up Caden. Don't suck. Oh my gosh, that coffee's on its last leg.
All right.
Okay. Caden, did you know that Disney took majority ownership and operational control over Hulu?
Since when?
They bought it took majority stake in 2019. But
yeah, I thought there was some.
There's some merger happening
because they also own ESPN, I think. Just Disney's taking over, bro.
Disney's taking over. $8.6 billion was the sale, or I guess maybe the purchase of shares. I don't know how that worked, but you will eventually no longer be able to access it via Hulu apps. And there's a new Hulu option on Disney Plus. So you can now
So it's
access
integrated.
Hulu on Disney Plus, and it's technically like in beta, so it's not great. But I'm so excited because Hulu is by far one of the worst streaming platforms in terms of user interface and user experience. I'm
And
sorry.
content. Yeah.
Content is weak, but there are a couple things that I like, and Hulu never remembers the most recent watched episode, so it never gives me on my homepage like the most recent watch or lets me know when there's a new episode. Like it literally regularly I am like, fuck you, Hulu. You're not getting to know me as a consumer. I don't know if it's that my cookies aren't turned on, but you're not getting to know me.
Maybe
So
it's
I'm
the
glad
cookies.
Disney took over. Into that.
Hold
I'm so
it
scared. Okay, that's
straight.
good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, what?
I just want a little like tasty taste of the eggnog with our fancy glasses. Caden's going
Ooh.
all the way.
Did
Don't
you
spill.
see- I can't see my
I
left
know.
hand.
I'm so scared. Okay, so cheers to Hulu being
Noggin.
a better experience and
Over the nut.
over the nut crack.
Ooh, crispy.
Very nice. This next one's gonna, you may have heard this, but
Did you see that thing
it's upsetting
though?
me.
Because Disney's CEO wanted to take
Bob
off.
Iger?
Yeah, he's basically trying to blackmail Elon Musk, aka Twitter, aka X,
Why?
because they're gonna remove all of like Disney ad
Oh.
space on X, and basically I think like there was some interview with the New
For
York
what purpose?
Times to basically have him lose money,
Ah,
but
eggnog is
because
so
of
good.
Elon Musk's, I think, point of view on certain subjects.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, when New York Times asked him about it, he basically told Bob Iger to go fuck himself.
Ah,
You didn't see that?
no.
It's like a big thing right now.
Well, clearly we need to change the title of this segment to
Go fuck yourself.
Kramer Ketchup.
I love ketchup
Shut the fuck up.
and catching up.
This next story is really gonna blow your socks off. Smitten Selena Gomez shares a snuggly selfie with boyfriend Benny Blanco.
No,
Yes.
the guy that looks like
A rat?
a fr-
A short rat?
oh god,
It's interesting.
he knows it too. I think he like
because
leads into that.
she like posted this photo of them.
Selena, didn't she get some work done though?
She's looking a little not like herself
Like
these
little
days. A little stretched.
puffy in the face.
A little stretched, a little puffy. She has lupus, so you know we don't want to judge.
What
if
is that?
It's like a condition, and I don't know if it makes you inflamed in the face, but maybe it does.
I don't know, but Selena,
I'm
like
not
5
liking
years
her
ago,
personality
gorgeous.
these days. I'm not liking her personality these days. I'm also not here for. I mean, she's always doing like, I gotta take a social media break, and then comes back on to like just post random shit.
Show Benny
She's
Blanco.
way too big of a star to not have like a PR team that's like controlling the narrative she puts out. But yeah, so she came back from a social media hiatus, and the first thing she's posting, I'm not kidding, is like, this man treats me better than anyone. Yeah, has treated me better than any human being on this planet. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like, they have not even been together that long. And she's like, he is my absolute everything in my heart.
That's the caption?
Yes. Posting these words. And I'm like,
that.
you sound drunk. First of all,
be deleted.
there's like grammar mistakes. She's fighting fans in the comments of other posts that are kind of like, this is weird. This is sus.
She's fighting
her fans. Like,
she's commenting on it?
Yes, she's commenting back, like getting defensive about the relationship when
Drugs.
it's like, we all just found out about the relationship. It is confusing. This doesn't seem, it seems like, do you think they're doing a song together and this is like generating
it has
PR?
to be, or
It
I don't
has to
know.
be.
Speaking
It has
of
to be.
relationships,
It's weird.
Do you know who the fuck Pete Davidson is with these days?
No.
I
Do
don't
you?
know, so- I've just seen he's been with so many like
So many baddies?
yeah.
I know.
There's like a list of like
got a fat cock.
16. I guess that's what
I
they
heard.
say.
That he's got that big
The
diesel.
fact that he went to like some fucking remote island with Kim Kardashian is nuts.
I know. I bet she cracked his nuts.
Nice. It's perfect episode titles.
Oh, you know who he's dating?
Oh god.
You're gonna be jealous.
No, Daisy Ridley.
Madeline Klein from, you would know her from Glass Onion.
Mm.
And I think
Yeah,
Outer
no,
Banks.
yeah, Outer Banks. I thought she was so hot. But she also had
She is
work.
hot. And Caden does not like girls that have had work done. He likes au naturel. He doesn't like filler. He
I
doesn't
get
like
it that like if you want to do
too
it,
thick of, he
cool.
doesn't like
But
brow lamination. He doesn't like,
I hate filler, dude. I don't
yeah,
even care if it's
filler
a
is,
little bit.
what about
It's
Botox?
just so
Like a
noticeable.
tiny bit of Botox in the forehead. I feel like you wouldn't care about that.
I don't know. Maybe
Not your
not, but
body,
like
not your
I
choice.
can't. I know. That's why I always say, you do what you want.
Yeah.
Do whatever makes you happy, what
Yeah.
you want to do. I don't care. But
I ain't gotta be with you.
yeah, it's not gonna be an attractive thing to me.
Sorry. Okay. Last story. Madeline Klein, yes. And
What?
Kaden,
She's not that. She's young though.
she's
Isn't
pretty
she?
hot. She's not that what?
Like, how old is Pete and how old is she?
No clue. I think Pete's my age.
What do you think about that? Age is just a number.
Age is not just a number. Age equals experience. And
But what do you say to those that like, I grew up like this,
it's true.
I'm so mature.
It's true. Like, to an extent, yes. Like if you were forced to grow up really young, or you were out of the house by 15, or you know what I mean? Like, certainly yes. But I don't know. 20-year age gaps. One of the craziest age gaps that I just educated you about recently was Sarah Paulson and her girlfriend, Holland Taylor.
She's lesbian?
Oh my God.
Sarah Paulson is the stop. Or no, help.
And I've heard her. Yes.
Horseman.
Yes. I actually am kind of here for this relationship, but it is.
Sarah Paulson's old, right?
Shocking.
She's like in her
terms
50s?
of the age. She's 48. And her wife, not her wife, her girlfriend, Holland Taylor.
What? Oh my God. I first looked at Sarah and I was like, damn, she looks old. And then I looked to the right. I was like, holy shit, that girl's old. I was expecting she was dating someone younger.
They've been together since 2015, and her girlfriend is 80.
Damn,
so 48 and 80.
Love is love.
Love is love. Is love is
Baby,
love.
don't
Is
hurt
love
me.
is love.
I
Look at that.
can't.
Look at that.
I can't. Oy.
Don't we? Love is love.
Just thinking about them.
Don't be thinking about nothing, boy. Don't be thinking
Cracking
about
their each
nothing,
other's
boy.
nuts. Oh God.
I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, no, it's really
Just
wild.
thinking about it.
Paparazzi photos. No, it's really wild.
I mean, she looks, for how old she is, she looks good though.
She
The girl
looks
on the right, whoever she's dating.
Holland Taylor, and you know who she is? She's the grandmother, Ursula's mom in George the Jungle. She's like the old woman that doesn't want them to be together.
Oh, whoa.
Do you recognize her? Probably not.
Old then. That's crazy.
Old then, old now. And then last story of the day, Amanda Bynes has started a podcast.
She's back?
She is back for the first time in over a decade on screen. She's doing a recorded video podcast with a friend who is a biochemist.
Does she
and
still look
they
good?
interview people. Does she still look good?
Does she look good?
Is your question.
Or is she still
looks
methed out?
happier. She confuses me a little bit because I would say there's no like crazy red flags from like the content she's put out in the last little bit, but she doesn't look the way she used to look. And I think that Amanda Bynes, her journey and her trajectory is like one of the things that makes me deeply like the saddest, honestly. Like, I'm so sad.
I mean,
Amanda Bynes was
she was it.
beloved
She was the
of
man.
our generation. The Amanda Show was my absolute favorite thing in the world growing up. Amanda.
So I guess she was a kid star too then, huh?
She was absolutely a kid star and crushed.
Same time as Shia.
Was crushing the comedy game and then disappeared after Easy A. And then this is her on her podcast.
Oh God damn.
Be nice.
I mean, she doesn't look good in either of those photos.
That's rude.
I'm just saying.
But this is her like posting TikToks to like promote her pod.
No. Oh no.
No, it makes me
America's sweetheart.
And I just hope that she's well mentally.
Yeah.
And is happy, but she still doesn't like look 100%.
No.
Like she understands like
I don't know
what's going on.
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't say that she looked drunk or on drugs, but there's something.
That's what she's recovering though from, right? Crazy drug addiction.
Yes, that Twitter with Drake thing that happened where she
What?
was like, I want Drake to like fuck my pussy, like
Crack
posting
my nuts.
tweets,
I
crack
wanna
my nuts
crack Drake
hard. Yeah.
nuts.
I'm just so sad. I just love her so
Hey,
much.
me and
and
her both. No.
Please. Drake is such a
Drizzy.
simp. Drake is
And
such
look
a
who you're looking
soft
at.
boy. No, right? Match
Just
made in
hold on,
heaven.
we're going home. Going.
What's his
Marvin's Room.
No, never mind.
Just
did
say
you
it,
hear did you hear the bars Northwest had on Drake's not oh my fucking god, Kanye's
His daughter?
new song album?
Whoa.
He had like a listening party and Northwest had a little lyric. And it was good.
Drake wasn't on it though, right?
No, I accidentally
I
said
was gonna
Drake.
say they still
fucking hate each
they
other.
have beef.
They got big old beefs. No, but it was really, really good. Like North's confidence.
What? How old is she?
She's maybe I don't know. She looks 12. to
Don't
me.
say new album. What are you talking about?
Well, he had a listening party, so I don't know what's like. I think
Dude,
he could be coming out with a
when
new
he
album. To be
had-
honest,
It's God.
he looked really happy.
I mean,
North
he
is
is
a queen.
an artistic genius, honestly.
He is. He's a triple genius.
I mean, that's the thing. To get to that level of genius and artistry, you will kind of
Mhm.
have to be crazy. I mean,
You
everyone
kinda
that
gotta
has
be.
everyone that makes it to that heightened level of creativity or just putting out content as far as like music or even
Yeah.
any art, they have such wide like crazy views, I guess.
Mhm.
I mean, just think about anyone that was so big.
Yes.
They just go down the bad hole, or
go down that bad hole.
like Pablo Picasso,
Mhm.
crazy,
Troubled.
troubled. Yeah,
It's just like it's not all happy thoughts. You know what I mean? It's like inner demons for sure.
Oppenheimer,
Whoa. I haven't seen that movie still.
Michael Jackson. I mean,
I was gonna say Michael Jackson. Freddie
Elvis
Mercury.
didn't have it. Did he have issues?
He had issues. There's like 2 movies that came out about him in the last year. You don't think
Who had
he's
some
got
crazy
issues?
minds, but was such beloved art.
Mind freak.
Chris Angel. Why? I rewatched an episode of that, and it's so
No, it's
bad.
not really.
It's so cringe, and the fact that he was making millions.
He's no David Blaine.
No. I mean, David
David
that's
Blaine's
a good example.
is the real
But he
deal.
is like, he's kind of
He's nuts
weird.
too. He's absolutely crazy.
Damn.
That's all I have.
Wait, why did we
For
go into
my-
this crazy talk? Oh no,
The crazy
Kanye.
talk.
Was it? Did you find out if it was an album or not?
No, I didn't look into that. I was just gonna show you the like her rapping or whatever, but you can hear it like on your own time.
Yeah, I got you. Can you just see if it was an album or not?
Okay.
Because that's
premieres
huge catching up with
per
Kaden.
rap song.
Kanye release album. I'm like,
At
what?
it was at an album party.
So it must be going to be released. Did he have it in Wyoming again? There's that one album I forget what it's fucking called. My Kanye stans are gonna be pissed at me right now.
Yeah.
It was like the album artwork was the Tetons. He had a
Oh, wait,
listening
hold on.
party in Wyoming. Whoa.
You don't want me to play it on the
No.
thing? Oh, is that gonna sound terrible?
Probably. I'm like, don't make my fucking job harder. Whoa, stop. If you want to just keep talking, I can play it through our headset.
Okay. But then are other people gonna be able to hear it?
If they want to, yeah.
If they want to. Like on their own. Like they won't be able to hear
No,
it in the
I
episode.
can play
Okay.
it.
No,
I
it's
can
fine.
play it.
We don't have to even do this right now.
But I want it.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that you already fucking.
I mean, we're already
Okay, yeah. We'll just play
another
that
time.
Another time.
No problem. Everybody should look it up. Northwest is a star. She is primed to be a star. Like she's going to be the next
First
celebrity.
time I've ever really heard of her interacting.
Child.
I mean, you kind of have to be.
You kind
Your
of
mom
don't have
is
a choice.
Kim K. Your dad is Kanye West. What the?
Yeah.
fuck?
Kanye Dubs. Yeah.
Talk about talent and endless money.
Talk about endless resources to go in any path you want.
Yeah.
Talk about
Which was almost probably
never
even worse,
struggling. No, it is worse.
because then you're constantly gonna be trying to find your true
It's
identity.
not maybe worse. It's just different. I think everyone struggles to find their true identity. I just think that you're given a unique set of challenges when you're doing it in front of the whole
Yeah,
world.
because what's hard to you is just only uniquely hard to you, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
again, back into the like our realities, our own perception,
Exactly.
whole thing. It's the
She could
same
struggle
thing
with
as far
things.
as
Yeah.
society kind of convinces you to think that people are struggling
Like look at
in
Kanye
different
West.
ways.
Like clearly money does not cure mental illness.
Almost everyone that becomes rich is they have issues.
I think fame is like too much for
It's
the human
fake.
mind.
It's like,
Except Kim K. She seems to handle it quite well. I think she's actually like
but did
born for this
struggle.
role. She loves it. She loves the pops.
I mean, God,
And on
are
that
you
note,
afraid of fame? Are you afraid
I
to
don't
crack
like
some nuts?
necessarily like want to be famous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be annoying to like not be able to be invisible whenever I wanted to be. Like I love that I can just like hide in my hole, my hidey hole for
Yeah.
weeks and no one's trying to reach out.
Or just post and talk about things freely,
Yeah,
right? Because if you
without
were
it
like,
being a headline.
or like, yeah, you post
'Cause
something
some
with a
people,
location and then freaking people are like, find where you
right?
are. I don't know.
There's that stuff too. But
That's
even
like
like
fame though.
anything you say on a podcast gets just like taken out of context and it's like a headline. Like for example, I think it was like Kristen Bell and Dax or like Ashton and Mila were talking about how they don't bathe their children like every single day, like on a podcast casually.
They
Like
just get
we don't
fucking
bathe them.
roasted.
And then yeah, that became a whole story. And they were like, "You don't take care of your kids. You don't wash them.
Damn.
You're bad parents." Like
Yeah. I think that's the thing we talked
I just
about.
don't need that in my life.
But as far as levels of fame, like we were talking about, like
Yeah.
how Cody Co fame, right, is like
Yeah, I like Cody
doable.
Co.
Because it's like you can get noticed in public, but
You're
it's
living
like
pretty
no
normal.
one's like rushing to you or getting
Mhm.
ransacked.
Ransacked.
Okay. Yeah, but
Anywho, all right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I hope
Closing
everyone
notes.
has. Oh, don't worry, I got them.
Okay.
Be sure to rate and review the pod on whatever your platform you're listening, or
Still gotta
maybe
do that.
you're
YouTube.
watching on YouTube and you can give us a little subscribe, a little like, maybe throw in a little comment if you're
Yeah.
feeling friendly. Follow us on Instagram. All of the links are in the show notes. And if you want to sponsor next week's coffee, it's going to be our New Year's Eve episode, actually. So maybe we won't have coffee. Maybe we'll just have
Alcohol.
Okay, if you want to sponsor a bottle of Prosecco, maybe like a $20 bottle, we'll be cheap.
Yeah, we can do Trader Joe's.
And if we don't get
Costco.
any sponsors, that's fine too. Like we will just be
Still gonna
drinking.
get it.
We'll be drinking next week and
Post Christmas, pre New
But
Year.
the-
It's gonna wait.
episode's coming out post Christmas, but we will be recording it still pre Christmas, so we won't be able to update how our Christmas was.
But what will the
But
episode
it doesn't
come out
even
pre
matter.
New Year's? Yeah, it has to.
Pre New Year's.
Yeah, because it'll come
so
out
it's like
26th. Yeah.
today is our last opportunity to talk Christmas.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to host. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so fun. I feel like I'm really dragging this on because I just don't want to
No,
let
it's
you guys
fine.
go.
It's fine. I was gonna talk or just mention real quick. Fuck.
Mention.
Oh, didn't you want to like I don't know if you're gonna do a poll, right, on the socials that
Yeah, I've been playing with like on the back end on Spotify, I can add polls and Q&As to the episodes, which I think is kind of fun to engage. So maybe I'll think of.
But if you're listening on YouTube, I guess you can comment
Yes.
on anything you want us to talk
Say,
about.
oh, yes. That
Yeah.
is the other thing I want to do. I want to do a poll. It'll probably be on Instagram stories, to be honest.
But let's just assume that someone just only saw us on YouTube.
Comment
on our most recent vid.
What do you want us to talk about? What
Or on this vid.
topics, what hot button topics or pop culture things or any topics?
Absolutely
any subjects.
anything.
Just throw some ideas our way for the new year. Because we're good for this year, but some fresh ideas for next year. And we will see you next week for our special New Year's Eve episode. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye.